If you get to know Micheal over time, you may start to be haunted by the fact that his presence almost always pulls you inward towards the unknown, rather than outward towards what is known. To know Micheal is to have the intense desire to understand how he might see things, and how he might experience the unusual effect of his own life. However, the paradox remains that no matter how much you know about him, it never seems to really be enough to completely understand him. Micheal seems to stand best in his own pictures, in his own paintings of how and why he does what he does. It is through the rhythms of his own artistic language that we can begin to see the profound nature of his silent reality. We have long known that the vastness of the universe can only be explained in terms of the abstract, that our own small minds fall horribly short of explaining the deeper mysteries in life and death. We wonder how the nightly sky can hold such profound, chaotic states of gravitational black holes and time-warped realities. In the face of the unknown, we are forced to abstract down the entire universe in terms of the mathematical computations and the basic qualities of our own physical senses. James Joyce in his novel Ulysses termed the profound mysteries in life for the artist as the ineluctable modality of the visible and audible. What is known is that Micheal has lived almost every waking moment of his life in a world vastly different than our own. His experience through his own unique mode of sensing things has in many ways made him a total stranger to us. The subtle glimmers of a lone bright light, or a sudden loud sound of a passing car or a rushing train, can have a tremendous rippling effect in his nonverbal world. The basic qualities of compositional space, the effect of color, the shape and rhythm of things are his best mode of outward expression. Here then we find Micheal speaking in his own language of profound silence, trying to explain the effect of what he sees and what he hears. And finally, what does he sense in his own mind? That is the question. What does Micheal really sense in his own mind? And how does his art help express that sense of things? We wonder too what roads his art will take him on, and where they will lead to. Michael stands before the mysterious view of his own senses, the eyes of his creative mind, perhaps viewing things beyond what we can possibly imagine. That is his gift as an artist, to give us a tiny window into the world of his private dreams. We deem Michael a deviation from the so-called normal experiences of our own lives, and yet philosophy and science have long known that the negative result, the left-handed experience in life, may lean closer to the true nature of the metaphysical world. There is a certain darkness in the human psychology that tends to destroy or hide anything that is perceived abnormal. But time and experience tells us that perspectives change, and that the only thing that is really constant is the dynamic of change itself. Human change is a recurring circle of the self-archetype of wanting to be healthy and whole. I think, therefore I am. We always look from the inside out, and that alone makes each of us a grand mystery in the total cosmic structure of all things known and all things not known. In the end, perhaps the most beautiful thing about Michael is the enigma of his own unspoken life, the deeper mystery of his non-verbal experience with others and with himself. What his art gives us is a small but precious window into a vastly different way of seeing and comprehending life. Michael Zapataki, poet, painter, mystic, and fellow human being.